I made the sandwiches about 15 minutes ago. I reviewed the first tape and tried to come up with a series of questions to explain the process in this interview. The idea to make sandwiches actually came the other night while I was lying in bed with a stomach flu. I had a lot of pain in my stomach, and I was trying to think about a concept for a documentary, and naturally the idea of making sandwiches popped into my head. I like to use a lot of fresh ingredients when I make a sandwich. I love the taste of cucumber and mayo and mustard together. I love that combination, along with pickle. I could take or leave cheese. I like to have a little bit of soy meat. I've been trying to steer clear of meats in the last little while, and the soy meat actually isn't too bad. The lettuce gives it that crunchy, fresh flavor that you enjoy. The breads were very important too. As you see, I chose a cornbread and a fresh whole wheat panini as well. The tomato, again, I love tomato. What else do we have on here? Pickle, just to give it that sort of vinegary tang. Yeah. What happened with the first couple of pieces of cornbread is because the loaf is round, as you slice into it, you have a smaller couple of pieces to begin with until you get to the center, more, the body of the loaf. So I put the first couple back thinking, this sandwich isn't going to be big enough. Even though I still have a stomach ache, I need to eat something. My hesitation with the buns, I wondered if I wanted the buns or the cornbread. I really like cornbread. Usually I have it with chili or even just on its own with a bit of butter. But I decided to go for both because, well, then I'd have the option really, right? Yeah, I do cut my cucumber with a cheese cutter. It's a trick I learned from a cousin of mine, Wouter. He's a Dutchman. And it cuts a nice thin slice. Like if you like your cucumber thick, go ahead, by all means, cut it with a knife. But if you like it thin sliced, and you can get a lot of little ones on there, good sharp cheese cutter is the way to go. Well, I just used mozzarella cheese. It's pretty plain, and you can see by the footage that I had some trouble slicing it because it's so tender, really, right? Easy. It just kind of falls apart. No, I didn't wash the lettuce because, again, we try to buy as healthy a food as we can. We're buying a little bit more organic. And so the leaves were never sprayed with any pesticides or herbicides. You just have to watch out for sand and grit. But in the inner leaves, you don't find that as much. So it's, no, I watched the tomato just because you never know who's handling it and who's packing it and where it's coming from. I think this one was from the States, though. There is an order to making a sandwich for me. I'm a mayonnaise freak. I love mayonnaise. I eat it right out of the darn jar, to tell you the truth. So the mayonnaise goes down first, and like I said before, mayonnaise and mustard and pickle, those three are always side by side if they're on a sandwich. And then, what do I have here? Then the soy meat and the, looks like the cucumber. I don't want the cucumber too far away from the mayo either. Tomato and lettuce, and then, yep, and then that's it. I had also salt and pepper on the tomato. I did hesitate towards the end of making the sandwiches because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to eat them, if I was going to be able to eat them both or at all because of the stomach flu I've had. But I decided to go ahead and make them both. And if somebody might want one later, I might feel hungry later. But I didn't want to crowd them. You saw me try to put them both on the one plate, and that just didn't work. So yeah, there was some hesitation near the end. I do feel it's important to clean up right away after making something to eat. Sometimes, mind you, I'm so hungry I just have to eat. But usually, to enjoy my meal, especially when it's a cold sandwich, I don't want to be thinking about having to clean up after. I want to get it done. I want to be able to sit in peace and enjoy my sandwich. What sandwich is? What did I pour myself? I poured myself a ginger ale just to help with my tummy. It's still fizzing, so it should help out a bit. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to try the whole wheat panini first. You know what I think of? I think it's summertime. But this one you usually have more sandwiches, or at least I do. So I think of the beach, really. I think going to the beach and making a picnic basket of fresh food. Oh, that's good. Alright, on to the cornbread. I don't get fur in it. This one's a little trickier, eh? It's a little slippery. There goes a piece of cheese. I don't think of the beach as much. I taste that one. Probably because I associate more easy to handle buns with the beach. Well, this one's a little harder to handle. I don't know. I think I prefer the whole wheat panini. I think I'll have to have another bite. That's some good sandwich.